Father's Day. So here we are, and I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. And if you're just visiting my channel, think about subscribing. Just hit that subscribe button and hit that top bell, and like that you get notifications of my new uploads. Yes. So today is Father's Day. I'll be calling my father today. We have a good relationship. I haven't seen him in about a year or less, and I'm not going to see him right now. They live in Massachusetts, so I will be calling him. Now, as far as my son goes, we don't have a very good relationship. We're not very close. It's been strained often at times, and the last time I visited my family, which was almost a year ago, like I was just saying, it got pretty bad for no apparent reason. But anyways, I'm not going to ruin your Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the guys out there if you have children. If you don't have children, happy Father's Day anyways. You could be having children. So anyways, I'm in my sunroom or recording room here, and I love the natural sunlight that's coming in. So today, what will I be doing? We'll discuss that as soon as I come back. I decided to do my nails, and this is what it looks like. But the pinky is gold on both hands. It's like a peach color, and the pinky is gold. And I'm going to do the same thing to my toenails. And here I have my kit where I keep my nail stuff and my nail cleaner, my nail polishes. I got about 15 different colors, not a whole lot. I'm sure other women have more than me. But I'm going to do the same thing that I did for my fingernails. Got my Beauty 360 right here, and my peach colored nail polish. Actually, I should have some cotton balls here or Q-tips. I like using Q-tips because it's got that little stick on it where you can reach without getting your polish on your skin. So I'll be right back. Polish remover, and I got some Q-tips in this little glass container, and now we'll start doing my toenails. Shake it up a little bit. Yeah, the type of job I do, working sales at the home improvement place, doesn't allow me the comfort or the luxury to do my toenails because you can't wear sandals there. I had been wearing my polish on my fingernails, but I hadn't made videos about it. I don't think it's a big deal. But once in a while, I like getting pampered like this. So So after I'm done, we'll come back and I'll show you what they look like. And this is what my toes look like. Yay! All I gotta do is put the clear coat on them and then they're all set. And my hands look like that, with the pinky being gold and the rest being peach. I very seldom do my nails because of my occupation, but I am on vacation and I'll be looking more girly. So that's what my feet looks like right now. It looks good. I'm just waiting for the polish to dry so I can put some clear coat on it and it'll be all set. So, like I said, I don't wear a lot of nail polish because working at the home improvement company, your hands gets all rough and you handle a lot of materials that renders your beautiful fingernail polish useless. But for the past week, I have been wearing it to work. I just wear gloves to keep my my hands clean and also my nail polish in good shape. Worst thing that I don't like is scratching them. I get so pissed off when they get scratched and scuffed. And I'm not going to bring polish to work and touch them up. When I come home, I touch them up if it's not that bad. So, just waiting for them to dry. And I'm going to go ahead right now and put some clear coat on them. Yes, I will. And that's what that looks like right here. So, I'm going to take a couple of minutes. The clear coat will protect them and give you a nice shine. I can't remember the last time I did my toes. I think it was like just before the pandemic. Yeah, you heard correctly, pandemic. Because I wear sandals a lot and also flip-flops, I like my toes to look good when I go out. And it's also very feminine. I'm not saying that guys can't use them. They can, and I've seen it. It's all your personal choice. And my choice is not for everybody. And not all women like to wear polish on their toenails. I do. I think it's cool. And it looks really, really nice. And it looks refreshing. It's going to take a little while for it to dry up. And when that happens, we're going to head out. Because I got to get battery for my watch that I'm wearing, this wristwatch. As you can see, it matches my outfit. It's a military style watch with my military style pants and my black top with my black sandals. It's a beautiful day today. It's a little windy. I can't believe how windy it is out there. And I'm prepared, so I got enough hairspray. Yep. I was getting a very funny vibe this morning when I woke up, and I listened to my vibrations because that's nature sending you signals. Alright, so that is that. And this thing's gotta go up, up, and up. And then you put your hands up and you catch the motion. There we go. So alright guys, so I'm gonna let my toes dry, and then I'm gonna head out, and I gotta go to the battery shop and get a new battery for this watch, and I'm gonna go out for breakfast because I don't want to cook on my vacation. I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay guys, so we are in Venice. Venice is just south of Sarasota and Nokomis. Venice is they call it a city. It's not actually a city. To me it's like a village slash city. I'm doing this videotape by hand until I get out of my car, at which time I will attach my gimbal on there. That will give us more options and more steadiness in the video recording. So Venice is a cute little city slash village. Very low population, and today's perfect because they have arts festival going on, and I didn't know that they were going to have an arts festival, but I'm glad I came, because if I didn't choose Venice today, I would have picked to go to St. Pete and the islands. So we'll try to get a nice little parking space here, hopefully in the shade. If not, then I'm sure we'll find something nearby. See you guys soon. Okay guys, I finally found a parking space over here. You see my silver Camry right behind me with the sunshade on. Good parking space, right near the shade. As the sun goes over us, it will be covered in complete shade, and everything will remain nice and cool. So here we are in Venice, and they got a good stretch of arts, crafts, tents set up everywhere is over here. On the way down here, I called up my father for Father's Day, and this also opens up a hot topic for a trans woman, because does she want to be called up for Father's Day? Okay, or can you separate the two and see it only as a holiday for parents? That makes for a good discussion later on. But for now, we're going to go for a small little walk here in Venice. I like to be here for a couple of hours, possibly get something cool to drink later on. I gotta be hydrated. Yeah, so I called my parents up, spoke to my father, wished him a happy Father's Day, and spoke with my mother, who wished me a happy Father's Day. And my aunt, her sister, was there from another city in Massachusetts, and she's spending the week with them, which is kind of cool. So we're gonna start off over here, and you can also see behind me, there's a lot of people here today. Like like I said, Venice is a very small city. To me, it's a village. You know, when you go out to these festivals, you see a lot of people, and you don't see a lot of people walking around with a gimbal and a camera set up like I am. So they look at you like you're weird, you know. But it is what it is. It is extremely hot today. I'll be walking for a little while, but I gotta find cover or shade, or else I will be torched. Hi. So I'll go in the shade over there. And you can see behind me how big the festival is. It goes all the way down the street. And I'm gonna go sit in the shade over here for a little bit. So anyways, the hot topic I'm talking about is you're a trans woman, and how do you feel about when family members call you up for Father's Day, or your parents say Happy Father's Day to you? And how do you react when your son or your daughter calls you for Father's Day? I think in the beginning it was a 50-50 for me. I wasn't sure I would be okay with it, because there's several things that you can do. You can separate it. You can keep your family separated from the general public. For example, if I go out and I see friends or co-workers, I don't want them to wish me a happy Father's Day. Several reasons. They have no business telling me happy Father's Day, because I'm no longer a male in their eyes, in my mind. Even though I suspect most know that I'm a trans woman, I still don't care for them to tell me Happy Father's Day. But when it comes to family members, I'm totally okay with it. And it wasn't always like that. Because you're trying to be acknowledged as a woman, not a male. But however, some things you're not going to change. You're not going to change. And that's the fact that being an onset transgender person, you have lived all those years as a male and as a parent. So in that sense, I can understand permitting my family to wish me a happy Father's Day and a happy Father's Day from my son. I'm okay with that. The other reason why I don't care to be wished happy Father's Day by coworkers or friends in public or general public is because you don't know who's sitting or standing around you in your vicinity that can overhear this. You can be outed unintentionally. But that's just me. That's how I feel about it. How do you guys feel about it? What do you guys think? if there's any trans woman or trans man in my subscribers, whether you are or you're not, go ahead and leave a comment. If you are transitioning, or if you have transitioned, what is your take on this? Are you okay with it? Is it okay for just your family or siblings to tell you Happy Father's Day? If I was in issues, I may or I may not. I'd have to give it a thought and say to myself, does she feel comfortable with that? Okay. Throughout my whole 20 years of living as a woman, only one person that was a customer at the Home Depot wished me a Happy Father's Day, and I gave him the nastiest look ever. And he immediately backed off and he apologized. And he immediately apologized. But like I said, I wasn't surprised it happened because I suspect that everybody knows I'm a trans woman. And because I suspect everybody knows, immediately I accept the fact that they also respect me. Okay? Whether I pass as a woman or not, doesn't matter. It's all with me. I'm happy to be me, and I changed for me. Everything I do is for me, for my happiness in my life. Healthy mind, healthy body. So that's where I stand with that. Last year, my son didn't call me to wish me Happy Father's Day. The past 2 years he hadn't, but he did text me happy birthday a couple of weeks ago. May 28th. So, anyways, we're gonna go walk around here and check out some cool stuff. And that's what we're gonna do. So this is Venice. Venice, the main strip here in Venice is all shops, and this is their St. Armand's. This is their St. Armand's. Okay, or equivalent. The city of Venice is very, very small. Their mall and shopping center is very, very small. This is where a lot of vacationers come. very, very hot. So some people are sitting in the shade, and the heat in Florida is like baking in the sun. And I heard that in California, it's frying in the sun. So I'm gonna run for cover so I can get away from the sun here. Hi. You know, families have actually stopped talking over issues like what we just discussed. You know, some transsexuals do not want to be connected with the past, and they start living a very stealth life. That stealth life that you live doesn't last for long, because you soon begin to realize that you're isolating yourself. First of all, when you go stealth life, you don't do a lot of supporting to the transgender community that you can, because you want to be stealth. And going stealth life means a lot of times you could live a pretty isolated, lonely life. Is that what you want? The answer is no. Because the reason why I say I suspect that they know is because if a 7-year-old child knows, what do you think adults know? To say that they don't know, even if you pass 1000% of the time, they still sense that male aura that we possess because of living as ourselves before transitioning for 15, 20, 30 years. So that male aura that we give off, because we're late onset transsexuals, it's hard to get rid of. It's hard to get rid of. And that's because we adapted a very maleness side of us that we may not catch, but they do. That's why I always suspect that they know. And that frees up my mind. You know, because I don't want to walk around with a weight on my shoulder. You know? So whether they do or they don't, it's a given. Hi. I like coming to Venice, even though it's a small little city slash village. And I haven't seen one YouTuber out here. I'm the only YouTuber because everybody's staring at me. I'm documenting my life. Hi. And everybody's friendly, enjoying their time here. So now we're inside of the shop because it's nice and cool in here.
Silver, and you go around it.
It's nice and cool in here. The AC's on.
Sounds good.
Little trinkets. It's a seagull. Did you know that when fishes get stranded on the beach because of red tide, you know what seagulls do? They fly around and they eat their eyeballs. We recently had red tide at the beach, and one of my coworkers said there are tons of fish in the sand, and all their eyeballs were missing. That's because the seagulls ate their eyeballs. Seagulls love fish eyeballs. Hi. So that's why seagulls' eyeballs are missing when we have red tide. So this reminds me a lot of where I work at Alvin's Island. They have a lot of the same gifts like cups and mugs, and the only thing they don't have here is they got beach towels over there, but we have tons of beach towels. So we have more t-shirts and clothes in our store in this place. This is like a little mini Alvin's Island. And speaking of Alvin's Island, I don't know when I'm going to leave that job. I'm waiting for them to give me a reason. Hi.
Hi.
And they do have a part here with clothes, t-shirts and stuff, as you can see here. Yep. I'm not going to stay too much because it reminds me too much like I'm at work. So I'm going to leave. Thank you. When people open the door for you, you can in turn open it for them. At some point, I'm going to sit down because I don't want to walk around all day. I don't want my film to exceed 20 minutes here, or else then I got to make a part 2. It's hot this place. So anyways, guys, I'm back in my car again, and there's no way that I can survive in the heat and humidity that's outside today. This is very well known here in Florida. The heat and humidity is sometimes unbearable. There's a lot of people out there and everybody's walking slow and sluggish. I'm back in my car and I'm probably going to head back. Maybe go to the mall and get a Slurpee or something cool to drink. But this is why sometimes I choose my vacations in the winter in Florida. These festivals, I don't have no idea why they choose the hottest times of the year to have the art festivals. I mean, they have like spring break, which is really cool. It's in the 70s, is spring break. I would say November, December, January, February are the best time to be in Florida. It's about 70, 75, in some cases 65. To a day like today, I'm looking at my temperature gauge in my car, it says 90. Okay, with the humidity, it feels like about 100. And I don't want to walk out there and sweat my ass off. This is why I was debating whether I should let my hair grow or not. Because in Florida, it's not easy having long hair. And when I cut my hair years ago, because I had the humidity of Florida plus my hot flashes kicking in, there's no way that I can do it. It's totally unbearable. So, and as you know, my hair has been growing back, and just from walking out there 20 minutes in that hot sun, I started feeling the sweat coming out of my head and wetting my hair. And I got my hair kind of tapered back a little bit. But yeah, so, hey, I want to say thank you very much for tuning in today. If I resonated with you on anything regarding Father's Day and some of the issues that some of our trans people have, some may not have that issue. That's an issue that affects a lot of early transitioners, really, because they're just coming out and they want to be seen in every which way possible as the woman that they are. And the same thing for trans men. You know, their family or children want to call them for Mother's Day, or their mom and dad want to call them for Mother's Day, or their co-workers may say Happy Mother's Day. Some of them may or may not have a problem with it. Me, it's something that I had to adapt with and make peace with. Making peace with, you can't expect your family to change 1,000% just to accommodate you. Plus, in the end, you're a parent, and it's nice to be acknowledged as a parent. If they say to you, Happy Father's Day, then so be it. Bury the hatchet. It's only once a year. Love you guys. Hope to chat again soon.